Snake's tale came to a close in Guns of the Patriots, but apparently there's no shortage of aspiring, power-hungry tyrants in the Metal Gear world. Enter Raiden, the cyborg ninja that everybody loved to hate back when he starred in Sons of Liberty. Taking the criticism to heart, Konami's managed to rehabilitate his image over the years. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance marks the return of Raiden, and with it, a refreshing new style, courtesy of developer PlatinumGames.
Yes, Tovarich!
It's good to see that Konami hasn't abandoned the series' outlandish style. All the oddball fan service you associate with Metal Gear is present and accounted for in Revengeance. The writing definitely has its moments, complete with flamboyant performances, dry one-liners, and of course the hallmark insane set pieces. Revengeance's plot is self-indulgent to the extreme, but like its predecessors, it's not above making fun of itself.
This just gets better and better.
On the surface, Platinum's spin on the Metal Gear franchise looks familiar and is sure to draw comparisons to the developer's earlier work, like Bayonetta and Vanquish. More so than in either of those, you'll initially feel like a powerhouse in Revengeance as you brutalize soldiers, robots, and all manner of crazy cybernetic monstrosities. Combat is simple and polished, but there's a level of depth lurking beneath the surface for those who enjoy exploring that sort of complexity. To a degree, this is still a game about racking up huge combos, but its unusual yet expertly implemented mechanics make it feel genuinely new. It's all about the blade mode, a mechanic that slows the action down and allows you to hack your foes to pieces with fine precision. By slashing through parts of enemies marked by red boxes, you can perform a Zandatsu move that instantly replenishes Raiden's health and blade mode meter. The game is full of enticing Zandatsu opportunities that challenge you to make weighty risk and reward assessments in the span of a split second.
Bullseye!
Whereas similar games like to dial up the challenge by requiring complex combo strings with intricate button inputs, Rising is all about timing. Defensive maneuvers like blocking, dodging, and parrying are just as crucial as your offensive attacks, and it's in those elements that the game rewards you for mastering the system. Tutorials and VR missions teach you the basics, but real learning comes from observing enemy patterns and tells. Some may find it frustrating, but that's where the difficulty setting comes in. Playing on normal is perfect for getting accustomed to the game's pace and feel. After a single playthrough, you might feel like you can easily overpower the opposition, but switching to a higher difficulty should still prove suitably humbling. Enemies fight harder, and there are more of them, and the challenges gradually increase in this manner as you move up the ladder. Few games nail the challenge curve across the spectrum of difficulty modes as deftly as Revengeance. Though the story can be completed in a few hours, the game is very good at continually dangling carrots. Whether it's unearthing collectibles like new outfits, improving your rankings to enhance Raiden's abilities, or unlocking one of the many VR missions, there's a lot you'll miss out on if you only play through once. It's easy to get the feeling that Raiden favors the head-on approach, but this is a Metal Gear game after all. In a way not dissimilar to the recent Batman games, Revengeance manages to smartly weave stealth elements into the experience without wrecking its pacing. Apart from the simple pleasure of stalking and dispatching your prey, lots of secondary objectives require a stealthy approach, with decent payoffs for your efforts.
You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Perhaps not surprisingly, it's the boss encounters that steal the show. As a rule, the boss fights run across multiple phases and involve varying attack patterns that will throw you for a loop, requiring swift mental reflexes alongside manual dexterity. When you finally hit on the solution for a phase that has been stumping you, the feeling of accomplishment is immense. If there's anything to lament, it's that there are relatively few of these types of encounters in the game.
What? They have a Metal Gear? Cheer?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is an amazing action game that offers a level of exacting fidelity that few can match. The short length isn't a detractor. You'll definitely come back for seconds, given everything it has to offer. Hacking enemies to pieces hasn't felt this good in a long time. Don't be surprised if this isn't the last we see of Raiden. See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.